mình chống dịch, nhưng Việt Nam đã cố gắng lo cho chúng tôi điều kiện tốt nhất có thể. Trong giây phút đó, tôi bỗng chợt nhận ra đất nước của mình, Vương quốc Anh, chưa đạt được mức sẵn sàng như vậy. Việt Nam đã chuẩn bị rất tốt.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Minh Anh.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Yes, you didn't say thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Have you had a dinner yet?
Yes.
What time did you eat dinner?
Yeah. It's so 6:30 o'clock.
6:30. So early. You eat alone or you eat with your family?
With my sister.
You eat with your sister. Why don't your parents have dinner with you?
Because because I and my sister it's late. It's late.
Yes. Because you and your sister eat late. Your parents and your parents eat before you. Yes. And did you come back to school yet?
Yeah. What?
Did you come back to school yet?
No.
No. Okay. And you're tired because stay at home for 2 months, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me some kind of energy you know?
Energy is solar. Wind.
Wind and what else?
Hydro. Dioxide.
Gas, dioxide. What else?
Natural gas.
Natural gas. Okay. Natural gas is non-renewable or renewable?
Is renewable.
Oh, it's renewable. Can you tell me some non-renewable sources? Non-renewable sources, you know?
Coal. Yes, coal.
What else?
Is coal.
What else?
Is wind.
Wind is non-renewable.
I know. Oil. Natural gas.
Gas.
Yes.
Many. There are a lot. Right. There are a lot. Okay. Today we will keep moving to study. After finishing it, we will study. We will do exercise. Okay. We did this one already, right? And there are some sentences. Can you write what are these students are doing tomorrow afternoon? Can you write again for me, Jenny?
Jenny will be giving
a talk.
About saving energy.
Okay. How about
Helen will be putting solar panels in the playground. Susan will be taking grass in the water heater. Jack will be put low energy light bulb in the classrooms. Kate will be showing a film on renewable energy sources.
Good job. Okay, you did all right. Okay. What will you do to save electricity, Dad? First,
First, we will watch less TV.
okay. Number two,
Will we put solar panel on our roof for the heating and hot water? Yes. And this time next week we will be having a free solar shower. What about transport? I mean, how will we travel to school and to work? Well, we won't use our car. We will walk or cycle to cut air pollution. So at 7 o'clock tomorrow, you will be cycling to work and I will be going to school on my skateboard. Great idea.
yes, that's great idea. You did very well. Minh Anh. Okay. How about the participle, the passive voice? Yes, you understand? You study about the passives already. So look at the structure. You see, subject will be with participle. Okay.
Yeah.
And for if that sentence have not, we will use subject will not be with past participle, will subject be and past participle, right? So can you change this one to the passive sentence for me? Ways will
be used
yes.
will as an environmentally friendly energy sources.
Yes.
A network of wide wind turbines will be installed to generate electricity. In the countryside, plant will be burned.
Burn thêm T vào nhá. Okay, to produce energy consumption will
be consumption reduced energy consumption as much as
will be reduced. Energy consumption will be reduced. Energy consumption again.
Yes.
No, can you read again number 4?
Energy consumption will
will what?
Will be
reduce. Có nghĩa là mà đã chuyển xuống làm chủ ngữ rồi nên ta không. Okay.
Yes.
Đọc lại nào. Again.
Energy consumption will be
reduce.
Reduce energy
will be reduced. What else?
Reduce energy.
No. Energy consumption đấy chuyển xuống làm chủ ngữ rồi thấy con.
Reduce as much as possible.
As much as possible. Alternative sources of energy will
be developed of energy.
Okay, will develop thôi, of energy nó chuyển xuống làm chủ ngữ rồi thầy con. So là energy will
be used to solve the problem of energy shortage.
Okay, of energy shortage, right? you choose one word with the passive voice from the verbs below. Okay.
Yeah.
We are looking for cheap, clean, and effective sources of
Is
energy. Utilize
will provide. Provide.
will provide.
Yes.
No, will gì nhỉ?
Use. Đúng nhỉ? Will.
Will gì?
So.
Ta bảo dùng thể bị động mà, passive form mà. You've got source and then waste energy resources. Solar power is one of these energy sources. It will
serve.
Nào, cô bảo dùng thể bị động mà, sao con cứ chọn linh tinh thế?
Is
Will gì nhỉ? Really be by the sun. Will be provided. Nhớ chưa?
Provide.
Họ phải dùng thì bị động. Con chọn provide đúng rồi, nhưng mà con chọn là will provide thì có đúng không? Phải là will be provided. Really by the sun. 1% of solar energy that reaches the earth will be enough to provide electricity for the whole population of the world. Solar energy will
be served
by many, will be used. Nó được sử dụng in many countries around the world. Solar panels will
be
what? Will be placed on the roofs of the house and other buildings, and the sun energy will be used to heat water. The energy will
be stored.
Will be stored for a long time. We hope that by using solar energy, the problem of energy shortage will
be solved.
Will be solved. Là cái vấn đề về thiếu nguồn năng lượng thì sẽ được giải quyết, đúng không? Answer the question from below with the number from. You take a showers instead of baths. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Minh Anh?
It's 2.
2. You often?
Yeah.
You often take a shower. You often, it means sometimes you take a shower by bath. Is that?
No, it's always.
Always.
1.
Okay, so it's number 1. Walk or ride a bike to when traveling. Short sentence distances. Short distance.
Walk when travel short distance. It often.
Use public transport when traveling long distances. Ride bus, train.
My best friend is by cars.
Yes, so it's always, often, sometimes, or never.
Is often.
Number 2, right? Use the hand fan to keep cool in summer. Hand fan. You know hand fan? Like a notebook, and you make sure you feel cool.
Hand
fan.
Okay, cool. Yes, it's always.
Number 1, right? Use low energy light bulbs.
Often.
That is number 2. Okay. How many marks do you get? No, more. Turn off the lights when leaving the room or going to bed.
Turn off the light when leaving. Yes, it's always.
Always. Okay. Only use as much water as you need.
It's always.
Always too. This I often only use a little electricity at home.
Is often.
Number two, right? Okay. Use biogas for cooking at home.
Is sometimes.
You have biogas at home, Phương?
Yeah.
Really?
Sometimes.
But does your family have any animal?
Is electric gas.
Electric gas, not biogas. You understand me?
Yes.
So this one is never, right? Because your family doesn't have biogas, but my family have biogas. Thường là những người ở nông thôn thì mới có biogas thôi con. Họ nuôi lợn, nuôi bò đó. Okay?
Yes.
The last one, go to school by bike.
Is never.
Never to. So how many marks do you get?
I get motorbike.
How many marks do you get? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got 16? 16 or no, not 16. 20. You get 20 points. 20 points. So do you think that you are green?
I don't know.
Do you think you are green?
I don't know.
You don't think so, right? Dear guest,
Yes.
can you read for me?
Dear guests, I'd like to talk to you today about renewable and non-renewable energy. First,
Fossil.
fossil fuels are non-renewable energy sources. They include oil, coal, and natural gas. They can be used to create energy, generate electricity, or drive big machinery. Unfortunately, they are harmful to the environment. We now still rely mostly on non-renewable energy sources. However, hydropower is increasingly used here too. Hydro and nuclear power can
generate a
radial energy. They are renewable and plentiful. However, hydropower is limited because dams cannot be built in certain areas. Nuclear power can provide enough electricity for the world needs, but it is dangerous. The sun and the wind are also alternative sources of energy. The wind turns turbine to make electricity. Solar power can be converted into electricity. It can be used to heat or cool our house. Although there are some
disadvantages.
These alternative energy sources can offer abundant amount of clean, safe electricity. They will be valued more and more in the future in Vietnam.
Yes, in the future in Vietnam. So can you match Can you match for me? I'm sorry, it has problem. Number 2, drive. Okay.
Number 2. Yeah.
This is the another create energy, drive.
The dry machinery.
Drive machinery. Generate.
And the rest how
Generate houses. No, generate
electricity
electricity.
are
Turn
turbines.
Turn turbines. Heat
His house.
houses. Right? How many types of energy sources are mentioned in the text? How many
Two.
types? 2. What are they?
Is non-renewable and renewable.
What are the advantages of hydro and nuclear power?
Is
What are the advantages of nuclear?
nuclear is
What are the advantages of nuclear?
nuclear power can provide is electricity.
Is
Electricity.
Why hydro? What is the disadvantages of hydropower and nuclear power? Nuclear tát Minh Anh.
That is hydropower is limited. The world need because dams cannot be built in certain
Certain area, right?
Yes.
Okay, the next question. Why do you think the wind and the sun can be co-alternative sources of energy? Why do you think the wind and the sun are co-alternative sources of energy?
Because
Why can you call that? The sun and the wind. Why you think that? Why do you think the sun and the wind are alternative sources of energy? Why do you think that?
energy.
Because the wind turns turbine to make electricity, you see?
Yes.
And solar power can be converted into electricity. Converted into là gì hả con?
Into là
Converted into là chuyển đổi thành electricity. Ghi vào vở đi.
vâng.
Converted into là chuyển đổi thành. Finish.
Yes.
Okay, very good. What type of energy does Vietnam use most?
Yeah.
What type of energy does Vietnam use most? What type of energy, Minh Anh?
Energy type
energy, renewable or non-renewable energy sources. What type of energy? Minh Anh.
it is so energy
What type of energy?
is source cannot.
Nào họ hỏi là gì nhỉ? What types of energy does Vietnam use most? That is renewable or non-renewable?
Is renewable.
Renewable? Go to read the lesson. Read the outline. Vietnam still relies most on non-renewable energy sources. Okay?
But
That. Mấy anh nhìn thấy chưa? Vietnam relies mostly on non-renewable chứ đâu phải renewable đâu. Minh Anh không đọc bài hả con?
yes.
Ok, hiểu, đọc phải hiểu nhá.
Yeah.
What does the professor think Vietnam will use more in the future? Professor là chuyên gia đó. What does the professor think Vietnam will use more in the future? You can read.
Yes.
You can read the question. What does the professor think Vietnam will use more in the future?
In the future,
trong tương lai.
They will be followed more and more in the future.
No. What does the professor think?
They are some disadvantages.
That is.
Alternatives.
Con phải đọc trước cái đó, phải xem là cái gì mà Việt Nam sẽ sử dụng nhiều hơn ở trong tương lai nhỉ?
Save electricity, solar power.
That is the wind and the sun, nhớ chưa?
Yeah.
Will use the wind and the sun as alternative sources of energy in the future? Câu hỏi lại một lần nhá. How many types of energy sources are mentioned in the text, and what are they?
2.
What are they?
2 is non-renewable and renewable
energy sources. What are the disadvantages of hydro and nuclear power? Because the dam
is so dense.
The dam cannot be built in a certain area, right? Hydropower limited because the dam cannot be built in certain area. Nuclear power is dangerous. Okay?
Yeah.
Why do you think the wind and the sun are alternative sources of energy? Why do you think that?
Because
why do you think the wind and the sun are called alternative sources of energy? You can look at again the lesson. Because nghĩ hả? Because cô đã gạch chân, đâu phải không gạch chân.
The wind turns turbines to make electricity. Solar power can be converted into energy.
Electricity.
Electricity.
What types of energy does Vietnam use most? What types of energy does Vietnam use most?
Mm.
Hmm?
Yeah. Is non-renewable.
That is non-renewable, right? What does the professor think Vietnam will use more in the future?
Is
The wind and the, you don't remember? The wind and the sun. Okay, again, one more time. How many types of energy sources are mentioned in the text, and what are they?
two. They are renewable and non-renewable.
What are the disadvantages of hydro and nuclear power?
Hydropower is limited because dams cannot be built in certain areas. Nuclear power is general.
Dams là gì con nhỉ? Những cái đập đó. Okay. Why do you think the wind and the sun are alternative sources of energy? Why do you think the wind and the sun are alternative sources of energy, Minh Anh?
Because they are natural sources of power, and we use them instead of non-renewable sources to get the electricity we need.
What types of energy does Vietnam use most?
We use non-renewable sources of energy the most, but we are increasingly using hydropower.
Yes. What does the professor think Vietnam will use more in the future?
He thinks Vietnam use the wind and the sun as alternative sources of energy in the future.
What kind of energy sources does your family? What kind of energy sources does your family is using, Minh Anh?
Solar.
What else?
Solar, wind, and I don't know.
So
I don't know.
we will read the conversation, okay? What types of energy? Oil. You are B, I'm A.
Yes. It is a non-renewable sources of energy because it cannot easily be replaced.
What are its advantages and disadvantages?
It can be used to power machineries, but it also pollutes the environment.
Okay, so what type of energy is wind? Minh Anh. What type of energy is wind?
Wind is
What type of energy?
ask my parents.
You ask your parents?
Yes.
Why you ask your parents? What do you want to ask your parents? You said that you want to ask your parents something? What do you want to ask your parents?
What you can ask again?
Okay. What type of energy is wind? What type of energy is wind, Minh Anh? What type of energy is wind?
Type energy wind. Wait, I need to remember.
You remember what? I don't know. What type of energy is wind? That is non-renewable or renewable?
It's none.
Wind is non-renewable. Minh Anh.
It's no. It's renewable.
Why? Why is renewable, Minh Anh? Why it is renewable, Minh Anh? Because
is
it can be replaced. Right?
replay. Yes, replay.
Yes, what are its advantages and disadvantages of wind? Nên anh tập trung học đi con.
Yes.
What are its advantages and disadvantages of wind?
I'm sorry. Not wind is solar.
What?
Is solar, not wind. No.
Why you answer me like that? I don't understand.
Yeah.
The passes and take true or false to the statements. Okay? Okay,
Yes.
are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
Click in the screen for me. Anh tích luôn vào bảng cho cô
Unit
nhá.
10, page 45. Skills 2. Activity 2. Listen to the passage and tick true or false to the statements.
Này anh tích luôn vào bảng cho cô á.
Yes.
Energy is fundamental to human beings. Many poor people in developing countries do not have modern sources of energy like electricity or natural gas, with which their life can be improved. People who live in mountainous areas have to gather wood for fuel. This takes a lot of time. For many people living in rural areas, biogas is the largest energy resource available. The main use of biogas is for cooking and heating, but it can also provide energy for public transport. As biogas is smoke-free, it helps solve the problem of indoor air pollution. Moreover, it's made from plant waste and animal manure. They cost almost nothing. The tendency to use renewable energy sources in developing countries is on the increase, as non-renewable ones are running out. In the future, the wind and the sun will be used as the most important environmentally friendly energy sources.
Do you need to listen again?
Yeah.
Activity to the statements.
Energy is fundamental to human beings. Many poor people in developing countries do not have modern sources of energy like electricity or natural gas, with which their life can be improved. People who live in mountainous areas have to gather wood for fuel. This takes a lot of time. For many people living in rural areas, biogas is the largest energy resource available. The main use of biogas is for cooking and heating, but it can also provide energy for public transport. As biogas is smoke-free, it helps solve the problem of indoor air pollution. Moreover, it's made from plant waste and animal manure. They cost almost nothing. The tendency to use renewable energy sources in developing countries is on the increase, as non-renewable ones are running out. In the future, the wind and the sun will be used as the most important environmentally friendly energy sources.
Okay, how about number 5, Minh Anh? I think you are wrong. You're wrong a
Unit
lot.
10. Page.
Right? It says that will be improved. Minh Anh ơi. Hello Minh Anh. Hey, what's the matter with you, Minh Anh? What's the matter with you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes, is con thấy cô bị out ra hả? Xong tự nhiên nó biết.
Con out ra.
Đó,
Okay.
con thấy nó
Nào nghe nè. Họ bảo là non-renewable sources will be improved. Improve là tăng đó, thì người ta nói là being used up, có nghĩa đúng rồi. Ok. Câu 2 con chọn đúng. Biogas is a new source of energy available for people. Nói thẳng for people mà người ta nói là people in mountainous area, đúng không? Mountainous area ở khu vực miền núi. They lack a lot of energy. Biogas can create a lot of smoke. No, the new of sources is not costly. Nó không mang lại, nó không có đắt lắm. Listen again and complete the sentence. Bây giờ con nghe lại và điền vào chỗ trống cho cô nhá. Điền luôn vào bảng.
Unit 10. Page. Activity to the statement.
Energy is fundamental to human beings. Many poor people in developing countries do not have modern sources of energy like electricity or natural gas, with which their life can be improved. People who live in mountainous areas have to gather wood for fuel. This takes a lot of time.
Now, people in what area, Minh Anh? You don't focus.
Electricity or natural gas, with which their life can be improved. People who live in mountainous areas have to gather wood for fuel.
Have to gather the wood to fuel. Have gather wood to fuel. So people in gì nhỉ Minh Anh?
In
like electricity or natural gas, with which their life can be improved. People who live in mountainous areas.
mountainous
Area là gì nhỉ?
mountainous khu núi.
Developing countries do not have modern sources of energy like electricity or natural gas, with which their life can be improved. People who live in mountainous areas have to gather wood for fuel. This takes a lot of time. For many people living in rural areas, biogas is the largest energy resource available. The main use of biogas is for cooking and heating. The main use of biogas is for cooking and heating.
For cooking. For cooking and heating. Giờ sau nghe nhá.
Energy for public transport. As biogas, it helps solve the problem of indoor air pollution.
Indoor pollution.
Indoor what?
Gas is for cooking and heating, but it can also provide energy for public transport. As biogas is smoke-free, it helps solve the problem of indoor air pollution.
Indoor what?
Air pollution. Air pollution. Air pollution.
Moreover, it's made from plant waste and animal manure. They cost almost nothing. The tendency to use renewable energy sources in developing countries is on the increase.
Is the use of renewable energy sources in developing country is
plant waste and animal manure. They cost almost nothing. The tendency to use renewable energy sources in developing countries is on the increase, as non-renewable
on the
increase đang bị gia tăng đó, đúng không? Câu cuối nào? In the future nào?
ones are running out. In the future, is used as the most important environmentally friendly energy sources.
In the future,
in the future, the
on the increase, as non-renewable ones are running out. In the future, the wind and the sun will be used.
The wind and the sun. Được chưa? The wind and the sun. Okay.
Yes.
Tốt đâu. Sao chúng ta còn một chút bài tập phần này thôi thì Rồi sau chúng ta sẽ làm bài tập nhé. Cô sẽ gửi bài tập cho Minh Anh làm trước ở nhà nhé.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.